Hey everyone! So today I wanted to talk to you about the time that I was personally censored by white nationalists here on YouTube. Earlier this week I did this video called Refuse to Breed More White Males. Oh wait, it was last week, right? I think it was last week. Satirical bent of sarcastic, stupid humor, you know, with a message. Well, several messages were in that video. I mainly did that video to poke fun of, like, I don't know, white women in general. Like, you know, I feel like I have some leeway to do that. So I did, and I thought, you know, well, let's do this kind of, like, you know, humorous kind of take on, like, extreme white feminism, right? And obviously it was obviously sarcastic and satirical, but in terms of my actual opinions, I don't think any women should be breeding any men regardless of race. You know, I did get some comments from women like, I'm black and I don't have, like, I won't breed any black men, blah, 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 like, and that's great. I think women of all races should unite in, you know, androcidal, you know, revolution. But, you know, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. So all I can do is, like, do my little videos, you know, and use kind of humor to educate, because, you know, the liberals nowadays are really into kind of getting their information through, you know, comedic forms. So anyway, I started getting, like, a few days after uploaded, I think maybe Monday or Tuesday this week, I don't remember, and I'm not gonna look it up right now. I started getting kind of inundated with, like, a lot of, like, really gross comments, you know, comments asking me about, like, you know, if I have Jewish heritage, or, like, you know, comments saying the N-word, comments like insulting my parents, which is fine. I get those, like, daily, so that's fine, you know, but, like, just in a very specific kind of way that's like, And, you know, a lot of names that were, like, a little bit like, suspect, comments containing racial slurs and that sort of thing. So I was like, okay, interesting. And then, like, I, like, read one of them. I didn't read all of them, obviously. And then, like, I came back because I got another comment alert. I don't get an alert every time I get a comment. That would be absurd. But, you know, my phone shows me sometimes when I have a comment. So I, like, clicked on it again, and I saw that the video had, like, hundreds of dislikes on it, and it didn't go up in views at all. So I'm, like, figuring, okay, this is one of those scenarios where some idiot either didn't get the joke, or really got the joke, or whatever, or just wants to harass someone online. Posted my video on one of their little hate wank channels or, like, forums, and, like, was like, go get this fat bitch, you know? So, like, yeah, I started getting inundated with comments. I had comments on other videos too, which happens when this stuff happens. Like, they go and watch other shit. And I've gotten a lot of creepy comments this past week, honestly. I've had a lot of guys, like, with clear autogynephilic, like, what is the word? Fetishes, you know, commenting on my stuff, like men with, like, female domination fetishes. And this is what you get when you're a female on the internet. Like, you know, I'm just a girl on the internet trying to have a good time. That's all I've ever been. And then, like, I'm just always being victimized by these awful men. So yeah, anyway, some of the comments were saying that they were flagging my video for hate speech, and then the video was removed, which it's in the process of being appealed. I have not heard back from YouTube yet. I have not had them take this long with a fucking video. Like, usually they let you know pretty quickly whether they're gonna, you know, reinstate it or not. So I'm thinking, like, if it's not back up by this weekend, I'll, like, write to them again and be like, look, not cool. Because, I mean, technically the video didn't have any hate speech in it. Like, it really didn't. Like, I didn't say anything hateful about white men. I could say some hateful things about white men specifically, like, you know, but I don't, because really I don't care enough to even put that much energy into them. So anyway, like, yeah, long story short, my video was flagged this week. Oh, my bangs are being weird. Let's touch them up. I touched up my turf bangs, so, you know, give it a few weeks, I'll have some, you know, I've got some, you know, good turfy bangs right now. So yeah, what was I saying? Long story short, my video was flagged by fucking, like, Nazis, assholes on the internet, like, and I know they're fucking, like, white nationalists, because, like, honestly, like, when you start asking, like, about people's Jewish heritage and shit, like, I mean, that's just obviously what you are, like, you're obviously a fucking racist, but whatever. So yeah, my video got taken down. If you happen to have a copy of the video, that would be cool, because I don't. I don't normally save my videos a lot of times, so if you're the kind of person who, like, saves videos, like, hit me up, let me know, and then, you know, maybe we can get some people to mirror it. I don't really care so much, because the video itself is stupid, like, and it's not, honestly, like, of all the videos I'm going to go down, okay, but yeah, it's just irritating to, still, like, I've been flagged before for bullshit as well, like, years of this crap with YouTube still has not figured out, like, how to read things like satire, even though the fucking video had humor, satire, all of that put in the fucking tags, you know, and still, like, just subjected to censorship from this, like, group of people who are so, like, adamantly, like, about their free speech, you know, and it's just interesting with everything that's happening, like, these extreme right-wing groups, they always fucking, like, do these events, they have their rallies where they're like, you know, we're white and we're proud, you know, and people show up to be like, fuck you, you're not gonna fucking, like, be allowed to organize above ground in this country, because we don't want, you know, racial genocide, amongst other things. And yeah, they provoke a fight, they get a fight, then they fucking, like, you know, their shit gets shut down or whatever, and then it's like they're the victims of censorship, and what about free speech, and blah blah blah, and they always use that fucking angle, but, like, they don't really care about free speech, because if they did, like, they wouldn't be threatened at all by what I was saying, like, but for some men out there, like, the idea that, like, white women specifically would choose not to have more little white babies is a real problem. And that's weird to me, like, and it tells you everything you need to know about men, honestly, like, and what your function is as a female to them, like, you're not really, you're not really worthwhile unless you're a breeder. So I want women to really critically think about what they're engaging in when they choose to have babies, you know, especially on a planet with so many issues, especially when people are scrambling for resources, especially when, like, shit is collapsing, like, okay, like, whatever. And then, you know, the other thing is too, like, women, just heterosexual women, they just date these fucking men that are so worthless, like, really. Like, I have met so many women with, like, great politics, supposedly, who are just awesome, and they end up, like, dating guys who, from the very start, were vocally racist, were vocally, like, you know, right wing as fuck. And it's weird. It's weird, you know. I mean, not like that you should date a lefty dude. You should really just, you know, leave your boyfriend, leave your husband, leave your Nigel and become a lesbian. I mean, that's what you should be doing. But, you know, they don't want to hear that shit. So, anyway, it's just interesting. Like, men really don't give a shit what you think, but they are threatened by the very idea that women might withdraw their energy. And that tells you what the power of separatism is as a female. Like, withdrawing your energy from men is the best thing you can do, because it's what really fucking pisses them off. They don't give a shit what you think if you're still fucking them. They really don't. If you want to get back at men, cut them fucking off. And then you'll see. Like, woohoo. Anyway. I guess that's all I have to say. I'm like grinding shit in my fucking modern pestle right now, because like I don't really have anything else to say about this. I was censored. But thankfully it wasn't actually any material that is like truly radical. So it was just me being a little shit on the internet, which, hey, there will be more satiric videos in the future. I like to do that sometimes, and I know people don't get it sometimes. And I'm not just making fun of, like, I'm making fun of my own community, I'm making fun of myself, past incarnations of self, making fun of, like, people I've met, making fun of just stupidity. And, you know, I'm also, like, in a way, like, I think you can do satire and also agree with some of what you're saying, too, which is, like, the whole point of, like, you know, hey, think about what you're doing when you're like creating more of these like males. So, yeah, that's my story. I was censored by white nationalists. Praise Keck, right? Peace out.